Not important who I am. But it is important that you know why I am. Yes, it is important to know why I am. Because with my knowledge, if I don't say something, the universe is going to hold me liable. If I remain silent among these turbulent times with my information, I'm going to be held liable for what happens. Now that you have the information, now that you see the truth, there is no excuses. There's no reason why you can't do the right thing. No longer are you able to say, well, I didn't know. Okay? Or I was just following orders. Okay? Or, this is my homeland. This is my state. This is my leader. No. No longer. If you're not taking responsibility, if we're not taking responsibility for what's happening in our country now, if we say them, they, and those people, guess what? When the bombs start dropping, or when the planet goes poof, because here, the universe don't care. Okay? The universe don't care if this little blue dot, this little blue marble, poofs out of existence. If you think it does, think again. Okay? Because it's just not going to care. The only people that need to care is us. You know what's right and wrong. I don't need to tell you. You know what's going on is right or wrong. You know that when I say something like, hey, you need to go watch C-SPAN and listen to what politics is going on yourself, you know you should have already did that. If you're still watching CNN just so you can hear your own point of view, if you're still watching Fox because you just want to hear your point of view, then you're being negligent. You're not absorbing the full truth. You're not allowing yourself to do what is right in a time of crisis. Okay? There's no more excuses about that time frame of when, well, in this time frame, this happened or this is going on, so this is my excuse. That's the excuse they used in the Civil War. You know what I mean? Well, it was that time, it was that era. You have to understand that era. No, they knew it was wrong. Yes, we black people may have sold ourselves into slavery, but that don't absolve the white man. That's why I talk about why we need to, as a people, be lions. Okay? We need to protect our neighborhoods, not destroy them. Okay? We need to make sure that we get out and vote. Yeah, Biden got some issues with him, just as much as Trump has issues with him. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? The important thing is that we do the right thing at the right moment in time. We know Trump is dividing us. Everybody knows that. If you're still a Trump supporter, right at this point, after all that has happened, you're racist. It's as simple as that. You may not like it, but it's the truth. You're a racist against people who are trying to get from out under the yoke of slavery. You're a racist to the fact that you're only thinking about holding power and keeping your pocketbooks full. But let me tell you something. Okay, listen to me clearly on this one. It might be my turn now to be under the knee, although I would never stand for that. Our brother George Floyd did. He got him on his knee and he couldn't get off. He couldn't get him off. It might be our turn with that knee on our neck, but guess what? Your turn's coming next. And when it does, don't ask why. The reason why is you didn't stand up when that knee wasn't on your neck. Now, when you have the power to stand up, you're not doing so. You could go ahead and talk about, the news can go ahead and talk about the October surprise. Here, let me give you a surprise. If you vote for Trump in November and a cop comes up to you, or a cop comes up to your woman or your kids and lays them all out on the ground like they did in the video, it's because you didn't go out and vote as black folks. And you as white people didn't take it into your own hand. It should be a landslide in November. There should be no, it shouldn't even be close. Okay? Because this second civil war is not only an indictment on how we see how America is supposed to be, how its founding fathers, although they couldn't carry it out, they say back then. You know the story about it being a tiger underneath the table or some other crap. And you can't let it go, but you want to let it go, but you dare not let it go. Okay? Slavery. Okay? There's all different kinds of slavery. There's all different types of slave mentalities. I'm a slave to my money. I'm a slave to my opinion. I'm a slave to whatever. No. Seek the truth. Seek to know that we can't allow, we call ourselves the beacon of hope, the beacon of democracy in the world. Biden said it's up to us. Now you know who to vote for. Anybody who says, I, me, my, and mine, I will, I can, I will do such and so, okay, they're controlling you. They're putting their spin on you. Anytime somebody says us, we, is inclusive, now you know that he, excuse me, is not willing to carry the burden alone. Okay? He's putting the burden back on us, exactly where it belongs. Whether you believe in this democracy or not, whether you think that nationalism is a big thing or not, at the end of the day, if you don't think about how I would react if that knee was on my neck, how I would react if I was seen as a second-class citizen, how I would react if I would go into the courts and just how I look will indict me. If you don't realize those kind of things are wrong, guess what? What were they saying? The arc of justice has been long, but it's been towards justice. Now or later, it's going to be your turn.